Oh, Ben's gonna come in. He's here.
Yeah. He was on the
Zimmers.
phone when I ran past.
Hi, friends.
Hello. I just
Hi, friends.
got off the call with Jody.
Oh, was it good?
That was good.
Didn't Brooke do awesome? She's a cool cat, that girl. She's super fun. Hello.
It's always fun to hear stories.
You have a package for
I
us?
have a mini fridge.
Oh, really?
Oh, or Carissa.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
heck
can
yeah.
order that, yeah.
We are ordering mini fridges.
You got delivered mini fridges?
Apparently,
Awesome.
I was like, are you a new agent? Because you know all the masks and stuff like that. I have no idea. Right in a row. I don't know who they are.
Well,
Oh, so funny. Hello, everybody live and hello in Zoom land. Hi, Jen G.
Hi.
I see your face. Hi, Deep Finnegan.
Hi.
Come on in.
What are you doing?
You can hop in. Do you want to hop in first?
We'll figure this out together.
We're gonna do it now.
For sure.
People are still like, there's people on. How many participants do we have on? We have 14, 18. It keeps going up. So,
like 10 minutes.
okay,
I'll jump in.
okay. You come back and let us know.
Oh, I was gonna do it for my house.
Oh, perfect. Okay, bye. Who's on first? Who's on second? This whole, we're getting used to it, Zoom stuff and. All right, well, we're gonna get started. Happy Tuesday for everyone that can hear my voice, whether you be live or whether you be here. Happy Tuesday. Welcome. Okay, congratulations to our folks in the birthday Novembers. A big, huge, can we say happy birthday to, oh, we got a lot of them. So everyone you see on the screen, everybody say happy birthday. Woohoo! Congratulations.
Birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I think we should just celebrate like every day. It looks like we've got every week covered.
Look at all the 14.
14th is huge.
Shannon and Jody.
Yeah. So happy birthday to everybody. Is anyone's actually today? No, it's the 10th. Okay. It's Marine's happy birthday. Congratulations. Huge congratulations. Hey, Christy, I don't know if they're on the call, but we are so ecstatic. Congratulations on capping you all. It's fantastic. Robert's screaming from the back. Super excited for everybody's numbers in the month of October. We had a really great month. We will see those numbers coming to us here in a little bit. So congratulations to all of our rock stars with your top closed sales and listings taken. Super cool. I'm just looking through. The daily team, Team Hawkins, nice job, everybody. Congratulations, you all. Nice work. Congratulations. Congratulations. Everybody. Way to go. Super excited for everybody. It's been quite the week. So here's the thing. I was talking with Maggie over the weekend. I don't remember when it was. And I came across this video that I had watched years ago, actually. I thought, you know what? This is a really good time for us to watch this again. So would you all agree with me that we have had quite the week? Yep, quite the week. Yep. And so what I would love to do, I don't know if you noticed, we did not start out our meeting with our normal gratitude bucket fills, because I wanted to have us get focused, first of all, and then watch this video. And after this video, as you've been watching it, I'd really like you to think of whose bucket you'd like to fill and have that prepared. So right after the video, we can just do a fire, what's that called? You know, when you do a rapid fire bucket fill. All right, so let's watch a video together, everybody. Hopefully we can get it piped here and there.
Shut up. What? Wait. Oh, he's gonna be so embarrassed. makes you happy? Having fun? Hanging out with friends? Delicious food? Making money? Well, consider this. Psychologists have scientifically proven that one of the greatest contributing factors to overall happiness in your life is how much gratitude you show. Yeah? Think about that. Go ahead and marinate on it for a second. You can thank me later if you want. It'll make you feel better according to this study. You go ahead and click on it and read it if you want. Or you can keep watching because we read it. We thought it might be fun to test out for ourselves. We gathered a selection of volunteers to act as our subjects. First, we gave them a test. They didn't know what we were looking for, but it gave us a pretty good idea of their current level of happiness. We asked them to close their eyes and think of somebody who was really influential in their life, somebody who did something really amazing or important for them. We had them write down as much as they could about why this person was so important. Now, a lot of them thought at this point the experiment was over until we really put them on the spot and tried to get them to call that person and read what they wrote about them. And Jessica, we're going to have you call your mother. So who is that right person for you?
Person is my sister Erica.
We're going to get Erica a call.
Okay.
Who'd you end up picking?
Friend of mine, Greg Haynes. Her name is Dora.
My college accounting instructor.
Really? Is this somebody you're still in touch with today?
No, I'm assuming that he's passed on.
That's a shame.
Great beyond.
You up for it?
Yes.
What would you say if we called up Dora?
Oh, well, we can try, but she lives in Britain.
In Britain?
Oh, no, never by heart. This is awful.
That's fine. I don't know why I'm so by her.
If it's true that those who are going on are looking down on us, maybe you read my chicken scratch.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, how you doing? You got a second? Where you at, the hotel?
I am. I'm in the hotel. You should be. Yes, but I have a phone.
No, I'm on like this little TV show, and they told me to talk about the person that influenced me the most, and I picked you, and they're making me call you. They're making me call you.
Oh, wonderful.
Hi, Richard Craig. Am I here right now?
At the tone, please record your message. Oh, come on. Hello? Hi. Erica? It's me.
All right, so I gotta read you this paragraph. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead, sweetheart.
All right, the person that influenced me most would be my mother, Marlo Dawson. She is a single mother of 2. She is a very hard worker and dedicated to her family.
Hey, Craig. This is Chloe. This is going to be a funny little voicemail, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm so sorry for calling you at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have to read this to you, okay? And you can't say anything, or I don't know. You can respond, but I probably will just keep going. Okay? Is everything okay? Yes, but I have to read this out loud to you.
The person that has had the biggest impact on my life, outside of Jesus Christ, who was responsible for my existence, was my college accounting instructor. Yeah, a joy and enthusiasm for his job like no other teacher I have ever known.
I love her to death, and she keeps me going with positive talk. She is a woman that knows what she wants and won't give up until it is achieved.
I'm not the part because it's so beautiful. I have to say that it's wonderful. I first met Craig on an independent feature film set in Whitefish, Montana. I recently have been sending Craig a lot of positive thoughts as he's suffered a series of health problems. Despite his medical problems, he's continued to work and take pleasure in the small things in life, like sitting quietly with his wife Janine on the porch. Erica is my older sister and my best friend. Sometimes it even feels like we are twins. She's my #1 fan and my #1 supporter. She makes me happy because despite all my mistakes and my decisions, she still loves me no matter what. You know, friendship is everything. And you are one of the most important person in my life. Even when she has a kid and many children, I will love her more than her kids. Okay, maybe not. I will never forget when she flew 3,000 miles at the drop of a phone call to save me from a breakup. I'm being blessed to have this time like you. I love you. Bye. Why did you do this? I don't know because they made me do it. Thank you for picking up. Bye, sweetie. And then they're like, here, you're going to write this letter. And then I wrote like this whole long ass letter, which, you know, I like don't write. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, guess what? Now we're gonna call her and you're gonna read her this letter.
Before we let them go, we gave our subjects one more happiness test. Now we mixed up and rephrased the questions so they didn't know they were taking the same test twice. For those who took the time to actually write something down but couldn't make the phone call for whatever reason, we saw happiness increase between 2 and 4%. Good, but not exactly mind blowing. Now for those who actually picked up the phone and personally expressed their gratitude, we saw increases between 4 and 19%. So either way, expressing your gratitude will make you a happier person. But you want to know something really interesting? The person who experienced the biggest jump in happiness was the least happy person who walked in the door. What does that mean? That means if you're having a particularly tough time, trying this out will more likely have a greater impact on you. Trust me. No lab coat. In fact, while you're at it, film it and upload it to us. And we'll do something awesome with it. I'm Julian, and this has been the Science of Happiness.
Okay, was that good or what?
Yes.
No,
Yeah, I know, right? I'm not crying. You're crying. So I love that video because it allows for us to kind of just take a moment and a step back and think about who has been helpful for us in our lives. And so let's take that and fill some buckets. So who in your world today might you want to encourage by thanking them or filling their bucket? Jenny's raising her hand.
I would like to thank Jared Krenz for teaching me good habits. It's as simple as that. I've spent all morning today and all of yesterday calling for my Thanksgiving pie giveaway, practicing gratitude, and I love it. Like, as much as I'm looking at it going, oh my God, I have 250 people to call and stressing about it. Like, once you get into it, it's so nice to talk to people and just say, I'm just calling to spread good cheer and thank you. And Jared taught me these things, and I know it's a KW thing, but again, thank you, Jared, for just giving me an opportunity and trusting in me 5 years ago as a recent divorced person who needed to like crush it. And you taught me the skills to like do it. And I feel like I'm doing it. So thank you.
God bless you, Jen. You're awesome.
Hey,
It's all you.
who else?
I have one. I want to shout out Maggie because she has been, God bless, like keeps me on track. Will reach out if she needs like something for an event or like not an event, a class. Oh my God, God bless you. And somehow answers my questions within like 2.2 seconds when I need something. It is truly like, it makes my life much easier. God bless you.
I was also gonna fill Abby's bucket because I keep sending out these Google Forms for different events, and she messaged me this morning that was, by the way, the like submission message is for a completely different event. So like whenever somebody submits the form, it's like, hey, thanks for signing up for the business planning clinic, not the business planning clinic. And I realized it was actually that message for 3 different events. So it gave me the like, trigger to go change them all. So keeping us square and on track. It's great.
That's so awesome. So awesome. Who else?
I would like to fill some buckets. First of all, can you hear me? Great. First of all, Lauren, for helping with our contacts in command, and for Lisa for figuring it out. Once Lauren figured it out, now she's got to scramble and get it all tagged correctly so we can get our pie information out. But Lauren was a huge help by taking care of that. So thank you so much. And I probably wasn't the most pleasant this morning telling her that no one should touch our contacts unless we push a button. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so if you don't know, they've done some updates within command for when they did the team thing, and it just made it fascinating for our tags, and especially for those folks that are doing pie events. It's a thing. So yeah,
I have one too. I'd like to fill Tom R's bucket. He took over some clients with a VA loan and they sent me he's just been so great and he's so knowledgeable with VA loans. And my client sent me an email this morning just out of the blue saying, you're more than a realtor and Tom's more than a lender. We made friends for life. So I just want to say thank you so much, Tom. You're just really great at your job.
Thanks, Shannon. I really appreciate it.
I want to fill
Who are you?
Jen.
Thanks.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, Jen, I want to fill your bucket. You've been awesome. This whole transaction or this whole transfer, that's one, but two, on more of a personal level, you've been able to help me with a very difficult transaction that I'm having right now. And I just want to thank you for being always readily available and supportive. So thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Who else?
And I would want to thank Lauren and Blake both. Every time I have a transaction, it seems like I goof things up. So they are so patient with me and help me struggle through it. So kudos to them.
Anybody else?
Ooh, I want to also fill Mark Duffy's bucket and Lisa's because we were kind of scrambling around looking for somebody to run the team's mastermind on Thursday, since a good chunk of us are going to be in an ALC mastermind. And Mark and Lisa stepped up and they're like, absolutely, let us know, like, here's some topics, let's take this and run with it. And so thank you so much to them. And they're just awesome leaders in the Market Center. So if you haven't talked to them yet, stop by their office and say hi to them.
After they're done with the tags.
After command. Yep.
Just saying.
Nobody talked to him until after command.
And one more, Megan Larson. She's just always awesome. Always troubleshooting for me.
I know.
Ditto.
Doesn't it feel good? So I would just encourage all of us to pick up that phone and think of somebody that you could call today and just tell them thanks. I think the whole world would do so much. We would do so much better as humans if we just did that. That one small thing could really impact. You don't know what it means to the other person, and yet, boy, what it just does to us. The whole meeting today is all about mindset, because I just think that without proper mindset, we're just burn ourselves out. And so we wanted to take a couple of seconds to do that. So we'll share that link with you when Maggie does the recap notes. The link will be in there if you'd like to send it on to some friends and make them, cry. It's always fun to do that too. So, all right, let's keep going. Dave Finnegan, are you in the room?
In the building. In the building.
I just want to make sure I don't miss him. Okay. Robert Stewart, welcome. He is here and he's doing the
beauty pageant wave.
The beauty pageant wave. Yeah. We are so excited to have you back home. So welcome. Huge welcome to also Danny, Donnie, Don, Dan. Dan, are you on the call?
I am, yeah.
Welcome.
All those names are just fine. Most people call me Donnie once you get to know me.
Okay, I'm going to call you Donnie.
There you go. That works just fine.
Perfect. So Donnie, welcome. We are so excited to have you, and you're in our L Leverage coaching program. We're just ecstatic. So welcome to our family. Everybody reach out and say hi to Donnie when you get a chance. Also, the next one, this guy here, this is Mr. Benjamin Maines. He joined us, it was right at the end of October, beginning of November. So a big welcome to Ben. Ben, are you on the call?
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Ben.
Hi, Ben. Welcome. And next, also part of our Leverage coaching program. Well, that right there is Aiden Maines. She is also joining our Market Center. So everybody say welcome to Aiden. Aid, are you on?
Yes, I am.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. We're super excited to have you. So yeah, we had a really good month, October, and then this month, November, I think we've got quite a few. I think we have about 7 people that are going to be joining us in November. So congratulations to everyone as we continue to add talented agents to our family. So and grow people's profit share and market share. Congratulations. A huge bucket fill, everybody. This is our 2021 ALC. So I'm so very grateful for them. We have Dawn Crow, Jason Daly, Sue Evans, Dave Finnegan, Diane Hawkins, Christopher Rose, Cherie Smith, Holly Stomberg. So we've got some brand new members and some veterans. I was gonna say old veterans, returning members. We're gonna have a great 2021. So thank you to all of those wonderful leaders who have stepped up and said, I really want to contribute to Market Center. Really appreciate that. If you, yeah, we'll keep them in front of people if they need to reach out to anybody on that list. So welcome. Dave Finnegan, can you hear my voice?
I sure can.
Okay. Oh, there you are. Hey, I was going to be like, all right, well, he's got a class and I'm going to do it. So Dave, go ahead. Tell us about our class that you are sharing with us coming up here quick.
All right, hey, everybody. I'm a commercial broker. What am I doing on this residential team meeting? Well, primarily my business is working with investors. So I have a couple questions for you to give some consideration to. Who is in the very best position to recognize investment opportunity, right? Who knows prices better than you, a real estate agent? Who's analyzing real estate and reading about real estate news every day and talking real estate every day? You are, right? So what are you doing with that information? Well, if you're like most agents, you're helping somebody else get wealthy. Why not create some wealth for yourself? Where do I start, you ask, right? You start here. Start with the Millionaire Real Estate Investor. I teach this course in the Market Center. It's a workshop. It's very much it's a presentation, and at the same time, it's very conversational. And the idea is to help you get started to take some action. You'll learn about the possibilities, you'll learn about leverage, and you'll learn about systems that top investors are using to find real estate opportunities. Everything from single family homes to multi-story office buildings. So Tuesday, the 24th at 11:30, I would encourage anybody who is thinking about or wants to learn about where do I start investing in real estate for themselves or helping their clients grow their wealth as well. I encourage you to sign up and attend.
Fantastic.
Will there be a link for that, like a Zoom link for it?
Yep, there will be a Zoom link. It's already in the slides. No, so it's coming.
And it's on the
we do.
Okay, awesome.
Yep, we've got all the details coming in a couple of slides, and we'll send that out to everybody. Thank you, Dave Finnegan.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome, which leads us to our next slide, which is our events. Remember that you can go to kwselectagents.com and /calendar. You can look at the calendar and see what's coming. You can, everything's color coded so that you can see what's happening in the Market Center on KW Connect, if it's a specific commercial class, if it's a marketing class, or if it's CE. So all of that is on your kwselectagents.com website. All right, some of the upcoming ones you don't want to miss. So our great associate broker is going to be available right after this for any questions that you might have. And then on Thursday, we have our team and groups mastermind. And then Friday, if you know of anyone that's interested in getting into real estate, come for our career seminar. That's at what time? 1 o'clock. It's at 1 o'clock on Friday. Oh, guys, I can't even, I'm so excited for this. Okay. So I'm not sure if Trent and Carissa might be on in the Zoom world. This is our guest for our Thanksgiving feast. So for those of you who know me, know that this is my favorite thing to do of all time, ever, for our Market Center. And that is our Thanksgiving feast. Even more so than the Christmas party or the award ceremony or any of that jazz. This is my favorite thing. Now, it's a little bit different this year. So if you are not comfortable coming in person, there's a Zoom link and you can watch it through Zoom. If you are comfortable coming in person and you're healthy, we would love to have you on the 18th of November at 11:30. We're going to have it catered in. So it will be mindful and socially distanced. And we're going to be Zooming in Mallory Wagaman, who has a phenomenal story. If you can go to her website and learn more about her, she went in 18 years old for just a routine procedure and was paralyzed. And she has an amazing story of overcoming and perseverance. And she went on to become a Paralympian. And it's just a great story. So she's going to be our guest, and that is on Tuesday, the 17th. Sorry, there is a typo. It's Tuesday, the 17th, not Wednesday, the 18th. So Tuesday,
Oopsies,
the 17th.
my bad.
It's okay. It's all right. We're going to do it. But Tuesday, the 17th at 11:30. Awesome. Any questions that you have, reach out to Maggie on that one. Our fall masterminds events. So we're going to make sure that we have that streaming for you and available to you, so you can absolutely take advantage of that. Then our business planning clinic, which is going to be on December 2nd. I know we've got lots of information, and we just want to make sure that you keep up to speed. All of the details we sent to you in our recap. Is Jody on?
Hi.
Jody. Oh, there she is. Hi. Hi, Jody.
Hey,
Do we have
hi,
any updates for our LCP?
Yeah, a lot of great new agents coming on. We've got 17 agents in the Leverage Coaching Program now. So really excited to see that, and a lot of great participation from everyone in the original group. We just had a great mastermind with Brooke Boss, who shared some of her, story and how she got into her third year with such success. So we enjoyed that today. We're doing group coaching every Friday at 10 a.m. So the newest group of agents have been tuning in and sharing and learning and growing. So that's exciting as well. And we're all in production. A lot of us are, and a lot of agents are getting into their lead generation and starting to build their pipelines. So it's a really exciting time in the market center with the program. So I've got a few agents with closings coming up. Lolu's got one on the 20th. Shannon's got 3 new listings coming on. So people are out doing the work and continuing to grow their business even into this fall and winter season. So as we know, it's not it's not that buyers and sellers slow down, it's that typically agents do. So they're really working hard and working smart. So it's my honor to be a part of it all. So thanks to all of you in the coaching program and all the agents that are here supporting them. Thanks to everyone and the staff too.
Thank you, Jody. Thank you, agents. That's awesome. Yeah, it's not the public that goes to sleep, it's us, typically. Tim Little. Tim Little is going to come in at 1 o'clock for our office hours. If you have any questions that you need answered, you can absolutely ask him those questions after today's team meeting. Update from the title group? Nope. All right, let's go to the Toms and Abby.
Okay, so just a really fast reminder, if you have any questions or need any help with the brand over to Select, just reach out. We have those classes, but I can absolutely do just one-on-one to run through everything. I know there's a lot of stuff to cover, so it can get a little bit overwhelming in a class if you're not getting one-on-one help. So feel free to just reach out to me and we can absolutely just meet and go through basically everything that you need to rebrand. There's a lot of random spots. And next week on the 19th, not next week, next week? It is already next week. The 19th at 11, that's horrifying. At 11:30, we have holiday marketing. So it's going to be a workshop style. So come with what you want to get done. So if you want to send out like a Thanksgiving email, or if you just want to have a few social media posts created for, December, January 1st, all of the holidays coming up. So we will be actively doing stuff. So the goal with that workshop is that you leave and feel like you got something done and schedule it out so you can completely forget about it. And then I don't know if Tom's going to talk about this, but in December, the 17th, they'll be doing a kind of end of year update, open form, whatever mortgage questions you have class as well. And then I don't know, Meg, do you have, or Lauren, I don't know if there's another slide for me or if it's directly Tom. Oh yeah, real quick. So I've talked about this before, but it's such an awesome tool on Facebook that I want to bring it up again. So Facebook has the option to add automated responses, and it really, really does help. So the goal is, of course, that you're just then immediately responding to people, even if it's not physically you. And basically on the side there, you can see there's different sections that you can turn on for specific things. So like, one of my personal favorite is freelance. So they can press, so it'll, an example would be like during COVID times, can you sell a home, that kind of thing. So it's really, really nice. And you actually put in the response. So it's not generated, you actually create it. And then another really good one is page recommended. So if somebody gives you a review, it'll send an automated response that's like a cute little graphic, and it's like, hey, thanks so much for reviewing us. And again, you can write what you want it to say, but it's just another really easy way to automate touches. So if you have any questions on that or want help setting it up, just reach out to me.
Fantastic. And the Toms. I know Tom R is on because I saw him earlier.
Tom R is talking. Hey, first, I'd like to thank Shannon for the shout out. That was, I think I was muted when I was replying, but thank you. I actually love doing VA loans, and I know a lot of loan officers hate them, but we have, for some reason at NAF, we're just really, really good at VA loans. We have, and I think it stems from our head underwriters, who's just really cool and is always offering up ideas on the best way to, make things smooth for the clients. So thanks for that. She also says the best thing about VA loans is, veterans are used to taking orders, and which really rings true to me. They're just so great at getting me what we need, without asking a lot of questions. So if you have VA buyers, I'd love to work with them. I wanted to talk a little bit about where I think rates are going here with the election change and with the COVID announcement the other day. I think if rates are going to go heavy in either direction, it's upward. And I think I would use that. I think the message now should be, we're at historical rates. They might not be here in the spring. I think as we hopefully get more positive news about the vaccines, you're going to start seeing rates go up gradually. I mean, I don't think they're going to scream up, but it wouldn't surprise me at all. If next spring we're at 3.5 or somewhere in that area. Not a prognosticator, but I just have a general feeling that that's where they're going. When they made the COVID announcement the other day, our rates went up about 0.25% immediately. They've trickled back down. Now we're up about an 1/8% where we started at, but I think we start getting used to rates going up and sending that message that that's probably going to happen next year at some point.
Well, what goes down must come up. I mean, it can't stay where it's at forever.
Exactly. It's going to happen when, who knows, but it's inevitable they're going to go up at some point, and it's going to be a different market, and it's going to change things. I mean, if rates go up 1%, that it affects what people qualify for. So we'll probably be looking at, some tighter transactions next year, probably a little more difficulty on getting them through. I mean, it's all good, but I just think that's reality of where we're going. Also, one last thing I'd like to share, a little guideline that I use, that I've always used, that the term says, instead of learning the tricks of the trade, learn the trade. And I try to remind myself of that all the time, and I use it. But become an expert in what you do. You know, if you have the knowledge, all the sales stuff kind of goes out the door, and people are just attracted to you to learn more about what you do.
That's awesome. That's great.
That's it for me.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom.
You
We
bet.
appreciate you.
We appreciate you. And also, we had a fantastic month last month. So, you know, I'd like to tell everybody's bucket that's giving us a shot, because I think we closed 10 or 12 loans, you know, last month in the 2 offices, which was better than normal. So thank you.
Awesome. All right, Wisconsin. Jared Kranz.
The beautiful state of Wisconsin. Oh, look at this great slide that I have here too. This is excellent. All right. For all of those Wisconsin licensed agents, places where you can go ahead and find your documents. When you're looking at the KW Select website itself, go to Market Center, click underneath documents, and there you'll find all of the Wisconsin documents that you will need to go ahead and write and close and sell and list property in Wisconsin. Also, who has their continuing education done for the state of Wisconsin? Because it's due December 14th on that realm. So the couple places to go here, I'm going to see if I can share my screen.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's the Jared effect. This is what we love. Yep.
All right. Okay, can everyone go ahead and see the KW Select website?
Yep.
All right, so one of the things under tools, you'll see Wisconsin Realtors Association, Western Wisconsin Realtors Association, and then the DSPS. And that's where everyone needs to go ahead to renew their license. So you go ahead and go here and go to self-service and go through to renew your license. Now, some of you may not have done the 18 credits or 18 hours of class that one needs to go ahead and take. And if you need to do that, look at that, our website as well. Go to tools, go to the Wisconsin Realtors Association, go under education, and then go to continuing ed. And right in here, you'll find dual Wisconsin and Minnesota CE. So you can do 18 hours of not only Wisconsin and yes, Minnesota credits in this place. So you can double up on that. And also for some of those that are like, you know what, Jared, I know we can go ahead. I'm going to show you again where the documents are for Wisconsin. It's underneath all of our documents right here at the bottom. This is where you can find that. But some of us may want to go ahead and have more interactive documents than that. So in the state of Wisconsin, they have zip forms, which is different from what we have in the state of Minnesota. So let's say you wanted to go ahead and have zip forms where you can fill in all the blanks and all of that. Well, in order to do that, you need to be a part of the Wisconsin Realtors Association. And how you do that is, again, go to KW Select website, go to tools, go to the Western Wisconsin Realtors Association. I know this is a lot of money. Not a lot of money, a lot of things that I'm going through here. And you go ahead and click on becoming a member, and you go through this process. It's $399 a year or $33 a month. For that, you get to be a member of the Western Wisconsin Realtors Association. You also go ahead and get zip forms. And zip forms is where all the Wisconsin documents are, where they're interactive and you can fill them out there electronically, which is a big deal. Also, you go ahead and you get in the state of Wisconsin, you get the ability to speak with a real estate attorney and ask them questions on any of your transactions and stuff like that that's going on. So it's just good practice as well. So that I would suggest if you wanted to do that, reach out to me. I'll get you in the right direction for that. And I wouldn't sign up until January 1st, because if you signed up today, it'd be $167. Then another $399 January 1st. Just wait till January 1st. It's $399 a year. And that's it for the state of Wisconsin.
Thank you, Wisconsin.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so let's get back to the presentation. That's so cool. By the way, that's awesome that we have all of the forms on our website, by the way. That's a huge deal. We are all together in this place under one roof, and we will be until our new lease in the new building, which is January 1. So we're getting cozy, and we know that there has been recent spikes within our Twin City area of COVID. And so we're going to keep you abreast of that. We've had some situations where I think we sent out an email that not one of our agents, but one of our agents' relationships had tested positive. Our associate tested negative, but we will keep you up to speed on this ever evolving situation. So we're still doing business. People are still buying and selling houses. We just want to do it in a maybe different way. Okay, everybody, if you're sitting here or if you're at home right now, wherever you're at, stand up. No, do it. Stand up. Okay, put your hands over your head. Put your hands over your head. You should see people on Zoom. Robert Stewart's touching the ceiling, literally. All right, shake it out, everybody. Shake it out. Maggie's doing a dance.
She's spinning around.
And wherever you're at, if you are not in the comforts of your own home, people think you're ridiculous. And that's what I love the most. So nice job. Okay, shake it out. Everybody grab a pen, because we're in these last couple of minutes and we're gonna move fast. I want it, first of all, can you hear me on Zoom land? Can everybody hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Yep. Okay, good. All right, so grab a paper and a pen. We are gonna go through the 10 things that we choose to let go of so that we move forward, okay? These are the 10 things, and this comes from a little red book, not the actual red book. It's a different red book. It's the 10,000 things that successful people do to stay happy. So I just grabbed 10 of the 10,000. But these are the 10 things that we are going to let go of, that successful people let go of, so that they can then move forward. So if you have your pens or if you have your computer, jot these down, and we're going to go through them really quick. The very first thing that you're going to let go of is let go of letting other people write your life's story. Let go of letting other people write your life's story. So how many times has it been that you've done things that you think you should do because somebody said you should do them? If we spend our whole life worrying about what other people think, we won't get very far. Because I wanted to, in case you needed them. If we don't design our own life, chances are we're going to fall into somebody else's plan. So we choose to let go of letting other people write our life story. Okay, number 2, we're going to let go of the fear of making mistakes. Our greatest achievements, and most often our innovative creativity, stems from our greatest quote unquote mistakes. They emerge from the obstacles that we encounter. So I was talking with someone this morning, and she said, I keep hitting my head against this. I keep coming up against this same situation with clients. And so we said, all right, great. So what are the 5 things that you think you could do differently this time than you did before? See, ingenuity, creativity, the words that we use this year, pivot, right? when we choose to embrace the fear of making mistake, the false evidence appearing real of making a mistake, it's never a mistake. We always learn from it. Number 3, we're going to let go of the belief that perfect means the same to everyone. We're going to let go of the belief that perfect means the same to everyone. Perfect is the enemy of progression. So if we focus on being perfect and feel that we aren't already perfect, we stop ourselves. We most often do that when we're comparing our insides with other people's outsides, especially on social media because it's not real. And yeah, so that's all we need to say. What if we decided, what if we woke up every day and we decided that we are perfect just as we are, that the circumstances that we are in are perfectly orchestrated for our success, and these obstacles are perfectly positioned for us to strengthen whatever skill we need to master? What if we chose to look at our days like that? What would that do for our worlds? What would that do for our mindset? So let's choose to just let go of that belief that my perfect is the same as your perfect. Okay, number 4, let go of negative thinking or stinking thinking. So how many of us have taken bold and we remember point FAR? Point FAR stands for our programming leads to our thoughts lead to our feelings lead to our activities lead to our results, and those results reinforce our programming. So is there anyone in the room or in the Zoom room that the very first thing you do when you wake up is you hit your alarm and you pick up your phone to check your messages, or you pick up your phone to check social media? Now, has there ever been a time when you're actually laying in bed, checking your messages, and you start to actually recognize that you're feeling stressed, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling, or on the flip side, you're feeling energized and you're feeling really excited? Okay, those feelings they come from the thoughts that we're having, and those thoughts are being cemented by our programming, and our programming is just something that we do. So we got to change that, right? So maybe if you know that social media piece triggers you, or if you know that first time when you're checking your emails and you go through the 73 emails and you get anxious, you just need to set up boundaries within your world. So getting rid of that negative thinking is really going to be helpful for us. We're choosing to let go of that. Now, number 5, we're going to let go of doing something just because the others are. It goes back to that old saying, like your mom always used to say, if somebody jumped off a bridge, would you jump off too? Okay, and yet let's look at this in a more adult view, a more adult perspective. Give yourself permission to immediately walk away from a listing that you just don't feel right about. Or, you know what, turn away those buyers that are going to drive you crazy. For the love, just say no. And then make sure that you've got your pipeline filled enough so that it feels totally fine to say, you know what, we're not a very good fit. And I've got an agent that I think is going to do exceptionally well with you. I'm going to refer you over to that agent so that you can have an exceptional experience, because I just don't think we're going to be in alignment. Then you find your biggest enemy and you send them over. No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. It's not true. It's not true. All my people on Zoom. Okay, what are we doing? What number are we at?
6.
Okay, number 6. Oh, this is a good one. We're going to let go of not following our intuition. Now, I know that kind of sounds like a double negative. Has there ever been a time where your gut has told you, run, get far, far, far away? Or has there ever been a time when your gut has told you, this could be a really cool thing? You might want to take a look at this. Have we shortchanged our opportunities because we haven't relied on our gut because we've talked ourselves out of it? Okay, so it can go both ways. Your gut can say, crazy, run. They want to look at a $500,000 property and they collect butterflies for their job. Like, that's a thing, run from them. And though there's also like, this opportunity could be something that's really great for you. It's going to take some work and it's going to take some strategies and maybe some sacrifices. And you can do it, right? So what is it that you really desire in life? Right now, we're doing goal planning, we're doing vision boards, we're doing sessions. Like Jim and I just came back from our 2021 planning session. And he read this meme to me yesterday. It was so funny. It was about his truck, because he wants a truck. And I'm like, you don't need a truck. You have a truck. It's fine. You don't need a truck. I want a truck. Okay, put it on your vision board. Anyway, and so this meme, but it's a funny meme. I posted it on Facebook. It probably is going to make people mad, but I thought it was just funny. So forget what you think you should want. What do you really, really, really want in your life? What do you intend on achieving and on accomplishing and on being? What feels impossible to you right now? Because I promise you, it is not impossible with a plan, if you really want it bad enough. So, number 7, how are we doing on time? Okay, we're doing okay. Number 7, we're going to choose to let go of procrastinating on our goals and our passions. The difference between who you are and who you desire to be is action. So it's what we do. And do we choose to be a healthier person in 2021? Do we choose to have more, gain more wisdom in 2021? Do we choose to step out of our comfort zone and do something completely different than what we thought we would do in 2021? We'll do it now. So a friend of mine, she's a health coach, and she was saying the people that are already looking at January 1, they're doing their goal setting, and they're saying, okay, I'm going to start my exercise program on January 1st, because they're thinking, I've got Thanksgiving, and I've got Christmas, and I got Christmas Eve, then I got New Year's Eve, and I got New Year's Day. And the health coach that I was talking to, she's like, okay, so these people postpone their healthy choices because of 5 days or 5 engagements or 5 opportunity appointments. They're going to put off what they really, really want in life because of 5 things. I thought, boy, when you put it into that perspective, kind of cool. Okay, number 8. Number 8, we are going to let go of the belief that failure is the opposite of success. There is no success without failure. It's not opposite, it's part of it. Success is only achieved through failure. So instead of looking at something like what's missing or what did I do wrong or how far do I have to go, what if we decided to look at it as this is how far I've come. This is how far I've progressed. The belief that failure is the opposite of success can detrimentally set you into, what's that when you are paralyzed, analysis paralysis. You think of all the things that could go wrong. Okay, number 9. Now these last 2 are gonna be a little, Number 9, we choose to let go of the people who want you to be someone else. Now, I'm not saying cut off all of your relationships. What I am saying though is just don't change who you are. Be you, because you were made perfectly on purpose for a purpose, right? So if your buyer wants you to do or be something that you aren't, it's okay to say no. Now, that doesn't mean that you just don't lead generate and have other buyers or sellers. Let go of the people who want you to be somebody else and be who you are. Because there's so many people out there that are like, what is that one saying that's by that really famous woman, talks about how our greatest fear is not that we're less than.
Brene Brown.
Yeah, she says it, and yet I think somebody else wrote it. Her name is Williamson, something. I want to say Margaret. I'm totally making it up, so I'm not really sure. If somebody knows, put it in the chat box. Marianne Williamson, I believe it is. I believe it's something. Marianne. If you say things with enough emphasis, people believe you. And she says that though. She says our greatest fear is not that we aren't enough. Our greatest fear is that we are glorious and we are beautiful and we are more than. It's a beautiful poem. Maybe we should put it in the recap notes. Maggie, can you put those in the recap notes for me?
Put what in the recap notes? Say that again.
I knew you were listening. I gotcha. Yay! Busted, you're so busted.
I looked away for 1 minute to take one note, and that was the one thing.
I love you. There's a poem. I'll shoot you a text with it later. But there's a really good poem. You're my favorite. So fun. Okay, last. Number 10. Number 10. Let go of the people who are already gone. Now, what I mean by that is if a seller cancels with you, how long are you going to beat yourself up about it? Give yourself a certain amount of time. We always tease that you can have your 5-minute funeral and then we're done. Then you got to pick back up and keep going forward. So if the listing cancels with you, if a team member decides to go somewhere else in a different path in their life, if something in your personal world, if a relationship is no longer there, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It means that at that season, in that moment of time, you learned something, they learned something, and then they went. And that's okay. That's actually a really good thing. So every person that comes into our world brings us a lesson to teach us. Sometimes your paths just grow differently, and that's okay. It's not an ending, it's a new beginning. It just means that their part in your journey is over. That seller is gone. Now learn from it. I'm not saying just, whatever. Learn from it and be wise and have some introspection. Don't beat yourself up though. Be done and then move on. All right, so recap the 10 things that we are going to let go of so that we can move forward into 2021 more quickly. Number 1, letting go of what other people write our story. Letting go of the fear of making mistakes. Letting go of the belief that perfect means the same to everyone. We're going to get rid of our stinking thinking. We're going to get rid of doing things just because others are. And we're going to choose to follow our intuition, stop with the procrastination and do it now. And then the belief that the failure that we've encountered is actually different than the success. It's the way to success. We're going to let go of the people who want us to be something different. And those that are already gone, we're going to let them go. Whew, I think we got through that pretty quickly. Good stuff. So again, this is from that book. It's a red book and it's called The 10,000 Things That Successful People Do to Be Happy, something like that. It's a very good book. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Any ahas? Anything to share? Questions? How are we doing? Oh,
Jan. Hey, thank you for going ahead and shining a light on, everything success lies within, right? And, to be successful, we got to be successful within. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, for those that don't know, this Thanksgiving event that's coming, talk about being within and thinking within. The last year's Thanksgiving event was with Casey O'Brien. And I look back on that, and for like 2019, that was probably the most inspirational event I was at. And I look back on it a lot. And so if you have the opportunity and you can be a part of what's going to happen next week with what Jen and the leadership team is doing, I highly suggest it. Highly suggest it. So thank you. Gratitude.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, if we brought anyone in for 2020, it would make, it would inspire us in 2020. But I thank you for that. It's true. 2020, woohoo! All right, we've got 1 minute to deal share. So guys, who's got a listing that you choose to sell or a buyer that you can't find a property for? Let's have some dialogue with some properties. Anyone? Everybody's gonna get rid of all their listings.
We
and
have-
We're gonna cancel all their buyers. We're done. I'm done. I'm choosing not to work with you. No, I'm teasing. Anything, guys?
We have 2 new listings coming on. We've got a single family in Rosemount, 2-story unfinished basement about at 430. Tons of updates. It was listed previously, came off for about 2 weeks with another realtor. We're taking it over. It'll be on either later today or tomorrow. Is it coming soon? Showing start Friday. And then townhome in Lakeville, just off Cedar, Avonlea. Big one, 2,400 square feet, 4 bedroom, 4 bath, coming in just around 350 probably. That'll be coming soon. Thursday, showing starts Saturday. So bring your buyers, get them sold.
Anybody else? Everyone's quiet. All right, well, we're not going to keep you. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. For those of you that have any questions about broker issues, Tim's available at 1 o'clock. So I appreciate you guys. Make it a great one.
Bye, everybody.
All right.